Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Hello and happy Sunday. Not gonna lie, the last couple of days have been a little rough for me with all of the TikTok drama. I still have some strong feelings about that, but honestly, I'm just trying to be thankful that my largest marketing channel still exists. And now I'm starting to look forward at other opportunities. Like, I have a TikTok shop. I've had it set up forever and just haven't listed. I was preparing to list items again from a previous signing. I was just going to list what was left on TikTok shop, and then all the talk of the ban and everything happened. And so I put that on hold. So now I'm looking at potentially going back and listing those items that I have left, along with some extremely discounted supplemental items. Like, I still have a ton of bookmarks that have the character art that was featured on the original Winter Witches cover. I have those bookmarks with the original cover inspo. I still have tons of them, and so I thought it would be fun maybe to list them on TikTok shop for like $1. That way it's pretty cheap and it mostly just pays shipping. So I might do that along with some of my other bookmarks, just because I kind of want to offload some of my stock so that I can better organize it. Plus I may do another book signing here pretty soon and need to order some more stock. And I kind of want to just have a clean slate. Kind of want to order everything in like the same amounts, things that sell well at my signings. I don't know. Just want a clean slate, all right? So I'm feeling a lot better. I actually planned a lot of next week throughout this week, and so I'm mostly planned out. I think what I'll work on tonight during D&D, when all the guys are over, I think I'll just kind of play around with my TikTok shop and get some of those smaller items like bookmarks, signed book plates, get those kinds of things listed. And I don't know, just kind of see what happens the next few days with that and try to write tonight. Usually I don't get to write a lot, at least not right now, on Sunday nights, because I'm balancing the evening playing with Finn and also doing admin stuff. That's when I do a lot of like social media scheduling, all of my planning my schedule out for the next week. And sometimes that takes a lot of the time. So I don't usually have the time to do a lot of writing, but I think I will tonight. So that is exciting. So that's really the plan. Otherwise, I really just want to spend the rest of the afternoon chilling, relaxing. I've pretty much set my phone aside all day and just kind of thought about the positive things, did a bit of manifestation, and I already feel a ton better. So I think I'm just going to continue that. Alex and Finn are playing video games, so I'm gonna go and enjoy watching them. I will update you guys later. I am going on a run. It has been far too long since I've done this. I miss it a ton. And so I've just kind of, I don't know, scheduled out more time in the coming weeks so that I can get back into a running routine, because I really do. I really miss it. So I'm going to go on a run today because we are all home. We have the whole day. We are going to see some friends later today, but we have the whole day to do whatever. So I'm already prepped and ready. I ate breakfast earlier. We're going to go on a run. Oh, it is so cold today. Holy moly. I just dropped Finn off at school. I'm gonna go into the counseling office this morning. I have to say, I'm a little shook up today. and I really want to get some things off my chest. I'm gonna try not to take a long time. And anyways, it's the release of Onyx Storm today. My copy is, I think, coming tomorrow. I have not gotten a confirmation that it has been shipped out though, but it is supposed to come tomorrow. But I'm still reading Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas and the Throne of Glass series, and so I'm gonna finish that before I read Onyx Storm. So I'm really not all that worried about not having the book yet. This morning I have been listening to Fantasy Fangirls though. They interviewed the actors from the graphic audio, and so I've been listening to that on my way into work. So it's funny because I feel so much better having just said that. I feel so much lighter, and I've been carrying around this weight for a few days now as things have been looming, and I already feel better. So hopefully I didn't scare too many of you off. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little blue dot in a red state. So I have friends that don't believe the same as me. I have friends who are very religious. I am friends with people who are like active in the church, as in like that's their job. So I think it's super important to be surrounded by people who think a little differently, because that's how you learn and grow, is by questioning your beliefs. And that is why I believe what I do, because once I turned 18 and I felt like I had more space to do that, I questioned everything and learned as much as I could, and that is how I shaped a lot of who I am today. So I think it is important to question the major beliefs, and not believe everything you see out there. So all right, I'm going to do my manifestation for the morning. It is freezing. Continue listening to this podcast, and then we're gonna get over to the counseling agency. I also start with an editing client today. So it is a busy day, and I'm gonna get started. All right, I have been watching Brandon Sanderson's lecture series. I did not realize he had a new one coming out until it was recommended to me today after I had been home a while. So I started watching it. The very first lecture was posted about 4 days ago. Today is Tuesday. And so I queued it up. I have been watching it this afternoon. And to be entirely honest, I feel like it is exactly what I needed. I have been in a little bit of a funk the last few days. I just have been feeling, I've just been feeling a little like lost in the mix a little bit, a little all alone, a tad. And so I feel like I needed something to just kind of push along my creativity. And so I did get some writing done before that. I'm actually about 1,000 words in for the day, which is really good. When I have writing days, I try to at least hit 1,000 words for the writing session. And I usually hit more than that. I usually double that. So I'm really glad that I got my 1,000 words in, and it was close to that mark when I realized that his new lecture series is out. So if you're curious, Brandon Sanderson on his YouTube channel, he will share the lecture series, one lecture a week. So this week was lecture 1. So if you would like to watch along with me, you can watch the next one next week. I don't know when exactly the posting happens. I don't know what day he posts them. I'll have to look and see what day this one was posted. Actually, well, 4 days ago. So 4 days ago from today, Tuesday. So I'll be watching those as well. So if you would like to watch them with me and we could maybe discuss in the comments, I don't know. But it's this lecture series, it seems like it's the same course he taught a couple years ago, but of course he like updates and revamps publishing information. So that's super, super good. This one is all about like the business of writing. He's talked a lot about how like he went to school and his parents were a little bit concerned because he wanted to be a science fiction writer, and he talks a lot about how persistence is key. He says if you stick around and you work at it and you write up to like 10 books, you have like a 1 in 20 chance of making a name for yourself. And by a name for yourself, he means earning a living. So I'm feeling a little bit better because what he has talked about and his experience and the number of books that kind of gets you there and develops your style and really gives you the tools to write consistently and develop a system, basically some kind of like career structure. I am in that. So I am on that path very firmly. And in some ways, a lot of the things he has talked about, I like am nodding my head going like, yeah, I understand that because that's where I am right now. I get that. So it has been really helpful watching this series. And honestly, it's going to become a weekly thing for me for sure. And I think it's just what I needed. If I remember, I think at least the last time he did this class, and he talks in the beginning of the video a little bit about like the structure of the course. And so if I remember right, I think there were 12 videos. So I think it's like 12 weeks, this course. I don't remember. He teaches it at BYU, by the way, because that's where he went to school. And so he comes back and teaches it at BYU, which is really fun. So we'll see. But yeah, I think I really needed that. Alex is picking up Finn today so that I have a little bit more time to watch this episode, or this lecture, I mean. And then they will both be back. So that's really not too far off. So I'm going to get inside and try and finish that before they get home. Hello, happy Wednesday. And in other news, my editing client needed a little bit more time. So she emailed me late last night. So I have that to work on today. I also got a little chaotic and changed my Wednesday upload on YouTube today. So rather than talking about Patreon like I had planned, I am actually going to talk about the TikTok ban and how that has affected my outlook. And quite honestly, it has changed a lot of things over here for me. And so I'm going to go into depth on that in that video. So I have to film that, edit it, and upload it. I'm picking up Finn today, so I want to get that video done and maybe a little bit of writing, and then start getting a game plan for my editing for my client. Ooh, I have hiccups. So I am going to start my day. I actually went on a run this morning, so it is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:47. I have already had mostly a cup of coffee today. I dropped Finn off. I came back. I hopped on the treadmill. I just showered and got dressed for the day for the most part. So I have that. And now I'm going to do a little bit of manifestation to jumpstart the day. And then I'm going to start planning the video. I think I'm going to film that first. Or at least I'm going to plan that first. And then I want to sit down and do editing stuff for my clients because I still need to send her my brief and such. And then hopefully sneak in a writing session this afternoon. Honestly, I'm just shooting for 1,000 words a writing session, and I tend to overshoot that. 1,000 words a writing session tends to be very doable. Like, that's on the low end. Usually it's very easy to do. I got like 2 or 3, I don't even know. Haven't calculated yesterday yet. 3,000, almost 3,000 words for yesterday. So I'm doing really well already for the week. So that's the plan for today. I'll get back with you and let you know how that goes. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I have a long day ahead because my mom picks up Finn, which is nice. Alex has to work late tonight, so we are having dinner just Finn and I with my parents. So my mom will pick him up and she'll just hold on to him and I'll go join him for dinner, which is nice, which means I get some extra time. So I am hoping to get a lot of writing done this afternoon. I am doing really well with getting writing done every day. So hoping to get more done today. My editing client, we caught up yesterday, but Finn has been a little under the weather, so I didn't quite get back to her until late enough that I haven't been able to send her the brief. And so I am going to take a look at that when I get to the office today, because I'm going to the counseling office. So when I get there, I'm going to check in with everybody, help out in any way I need to, and then I'm going to start taking a look at that so I can send her an invoice this morning and get started. So I want to try to do a little bit every single day on that. I would really like to finish that edit early for her. So that is the plan for today. Quite honestly, I'm still kind of in a funk from earlier this week, as a lot of us I think are. And so the best way to combat that, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the best way to combat a bad mood is getting in my car and blasting So What by Pink. It makes me feel like a badass, makes me feel like I'm still in control of things, and it honestly helps me to remember that I am in control of a lot more than I feel like I am in that moment. And so that is what we are going to do. I am going to blast Pink super loud, annoy everybody at the intersections, and go to work, probably lose my voice along the way because I'm starting to lose my voice as well. So drop a heart in the comments. Tell me what song makes you feel empowered. What do you listen to when you need like a pick-me-up? What's that song for you? I would love to know. Maybe we can maybe we could start like a playlist of them all. I would love that. I would love to have like a badass girl power playlist to listen to on these kinds of days when I need more than just Pink on repeat. So what is that song for you? Let me know. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Today we have just a normal Sunday. We have D&D this evening. I'm hoping to get a lot of writing done today. So I have already done quite a bit of planning for this next week. I did a bit of it sort of as the week went. And so that means that I don't really have very much left, which is nice because normally what I do during D&D is Finn plays, and then as he's kind of chilling out for bed, I usually do all of my planning for the upcoming week. Things like social media, I schedule out my social media, all that stuff. I have just about everything finished planning wise, except for scheduling out my marketing and social media. So, yeah, we'll do a little bit of that. I'm hoping this morning start scheduling stuff like that out. That way I can free up the evening for writing time. So we will see how that goes. Alex just left. He is going to go to the gym this morning, and then he's picking up donuts. He told Finn he would get donuts. After Alex gets back, my plan is to gear up and run also. I've been running every other day this entire week, and I have not missed a day. I feel so much better. I miss running so much. It was a way for me to like burn off some stress, keep healthy. I just like distance running as a sport. So I am so glad I've gotten back into that. I've missed it so much. So that is also on the agenda for today. A bit of a run after Alex gets back. But other than that, there's really not a lot going on. Just hopefully a lot of writing. So we'll see. I have finished getting ready for my run. So when Alex gets back, we're gonna eat a little bit of breakfast. And then in a bit, I am going to go probably just run our treadmill in the garage. But in the meantime, I am going to start working on some of my social media planning and marketing stuff. That way, as much of that is out of the way as I can get it out of the way. And we can move on to running and, I don't know, fun activities and writing for the day. Hopefully a lot of writing. So this is where I leave you guys for this week. Next week, next week, there's a bit more going on. We have a birthday party we are attending, which will be fun. On Tuesday, I guess I can go ahead and say it, on the 28th, I am part of the Stuff Your Kindle romance book bash. So if you would like to get Curse of Wings and Darkness for free as an ebook, it will be available for free on the 28th only as part of that deal. So definitely check it out, get yourself a free copy, and then blast it out on social media. Please and thank you that you did so, just to help get the word out. My book is not the only one. There are so many included in this book blast. Go check out romancebookworms.com, and you can find a full list of them. That'll be included in my link tree down below, so you can easily find the whole list and stuff your Kindle with romance books. So go check that out also on Tuesday. So that's pretty much it for this week. Thank you guys for sticking around. Give me a like and a subscribe. If you haven't already, drop a heart in the comments for good vibes. Tell me what is bringing you joy this week. Tell me how you are enjoying yourself and what you're looking forward to in the next week. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Read books, be kind. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!